Before the world knew borders and long before fire found its way into human hands, the wind carried stories. These stories danced with the trees and sang with the rivers, whispers of a time long past. Tonight, let's journey back to those ancient days, when animals ruled the earth, and one small creature was about to change the destiny of humankind forever. In the beginning, people were fragile. They had no sharp claws, no warm fur, no wings to catch the wind, only trembling hands and eyes filled with boundless curiosity. They feared the dark, and the clap of thunder sent them scrambling for cover. The world belonged to the mighty. The lion ruled the vast plains with a roar that shook the very ground. The elephant walked with ancient wisdom, his heavy steps rumbling like distant storms. High above, the eagle soared, his piercing cry echoing across the valleys. And in the tall grass, the python moved with a silent, sibilant grace. But humans had nothing. One moonlit night, as the fire crackled and the crickets sang their rhythmic song, the animals gathered at the great meeting stone. The forest held its breath in anticipation. The lion was the first to speak, his voice a deep growl. "These humans are weak. They tremble at shadows and flinch at the wind. Why should we even consider giving them power?" The elephant stamped a great foot, the sound echoing like a single deep drum beat. "Let them remain small," he rumbled, his voice full of solemn authority. "It is the way of things. The strong protect, and the weak follow." The eagle, circling low, let out a sharp cry. "If they gain sight like mine, they may one day seek to rule the skies. It is a risk we cannot take." Then, a small voice emerged from the shadows of a giant baobab tree. It was the hare. "My friends," she said softly, her tone gentle yet clear. "Perhaps humans are not weak. Perhaps they are simply waiting to be shown their own strength." A harsh laugh cut through the clearing. The hyena cackled. "And what gift will you give them, little one? A faster hop? Sharper ears?" The hare stood tall, her small frame radiating a quiet confidence. "I will give them cleverness," she declared. "Not claws, not wings, but something far greater. The power to think, to dream, and to create." The forest grew utterly still. Even the wind seemed to pause, listening. The mighty lion, after a long moment, bowed his great maned head. "So be it," he said, his voice a low, majestic rumble. "Let your gift be tested by the passage of time." That night, under a shimmering silver moon, the hare crept silently into the village of humankind. She moved like a shadow, whispering into the dreams of the sleeping people. "Wake, children of dust," she murmured. "See the wisdom written in the stars. Learn the patience of the flowing river. Find the courage that burns within the heart of a flame." When morning came, a change had taken root. People began to shape stones into tools, the rhythmic clack-clack echoing through the village. They learned to tame fire, its warm glow pushing back the darkness. They built homes to shelter their families, sang songs of hope, and lifted their faces to the warmth of the sun. Watching from above, the eagle cried in astonishment. "They are no longer blind. They see the world in a new way." The elephant rumbled in thoughtful agreement. "They remember things that even we forget. They are building a legacy." And the lion, watching the small figures working together, let out a proud, resonant roar. "Power does not always have to roar," he declared to the wind. "Sometimes it whispers." And so, people rose. Not with the strength of claws or the freedom of wings, but with minds filled with wonder and hearts full of dreams. The elders to this day pass down the wisdom of that time, saying, "Respect every creature, no matter how small. For the smallest among us may hold the greatest power of all." That gift from the hare still lives within each of us. It's in our thoughts, our art, our innovations, and the stories we share to light up the world. So whenever you use your mind to solve a problem, to create something beautiful, or to bring peace where there is conflict, remember the little hare who saw greatness where others saw only weakness. Thank you for joining us for this tale. If these stories stir something within you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. It helps us share more wisdom with the world. Until next time, may your dreams be clever and your heart be strong.